time to celebrate good times. Okay, now today, Detroit's mayor, Kevin Kilpatrick, is finally pleading guilty. He's finally getting out of office. Presumably, he's maybe already out of office. If not, they'll probably announce it later on today. Or his big team of lawyers is going to stall it longer and longer and longer, like they have been doing. I don't think that's the case this time. He's pleaded. I know they want him to plead guilty to at least 2 charges. I think he pleaded guilty to 3. I watched the news for the past half hour, and man, they really suck. All they want to hear is what's the lawyer's reaction instead of reintegrating what just really happened, which tells you that it's more of an entertainment source than a news source. But whatever, I heard what I need to hear, that he's finally getting out of office. If you don't know anything what this dude did, let's put it this way. He pretty much forced 3 police officers to retire, and he's ruined a lot of other cops' lives, and presumably killed a prostitute, and I actually do think he did kill her. Yeah, good day. He's finally out. A little bit of conspiracy theory. I do find it odd that this dragged on, and starting to end the same week that the National Republican and Democrat conventions were held. I think that's a little conspiracy. I think today that this comes out the same time, or actually right after this, our police chief says they're retiring. That's a little weird that it happens the same day. I think there's going to be a connection to that. So finally our mayor is out. That's good news. There's a lot of people who actually supported him. I think they're dingleberries. Oh, one last thing I wanted to say. Right, this is the real reason I wanted to do this rant. McCain and Obama. I've already watched a couple blogs about people saying they're not going to vote, or they're going to vote for the lesser evil. The lesser evil? Seriously? They're like, well, I gotta vote for one or the other. No, you don't. This is America. You vote for who you want. There are over 50 people who run for this office. Yeah, the likely facts that one of them's not going to get voted. It's going to be the 2 main parties. Yeah. But you know what? What happens when the other parties get support? Democrats and Republicans start picking up those issues. You really think the Democrats were the ones who were all for national health care? No, there's 3 other parties who've been crusading for that a couple of them have been doing it for over 100 years. Granted, there were the socialist and communist parties, but there's a party even named Party for National Health Care. They've been, and they've been gaining support. Therefore, the Democrats are going to take it and bring it in. A better example would be the Green Party. Nader had got a lot of support, and now what do we see happening? All this, I don't need to explain it. Just all the Green Party shit, wanting to find alternative sources, and all this other stuff came about because people started voting with the Green Party. Before that was Ross Perot, best example ever. He wanted the budget to be balanced. He knew he wasn't going to win. He just wanted the budget to be balanced. He got balanced for a year or something. But when he went on, all the Democrats and Republicans, oh, okay, he's getting support. We're just going to say we want the same thing. And that's what traditionally has always happened. Do your research, at least a little research. I'm going to vote for Bob Barr. Do I really want Bob Barr as president? No. Do I want some of the issues that he's supporting, the Libertarian candidate support, to come into play? Yes. Same for the National Taxpayers Party. Would I consider voting with them? Yes. There's a few, there's plenty of parties to just research and vote with them just to get their issues heard, because you don't want either one of these bozos in office. It's going to happen. At least do something. I had a long conversation with someone last night, which is an active member of Obama's campaign, and he'd wear his pin everywhere he goes and all this other bull. And now, I was in the military. I fought for his right to vote or not vote, or vote for whoever he wants to vote. So that's fine with me. But I don't see why anybody in Michigan, or Florida for that matter, would vote for a Democrat this election. That was for punishing the states, for pretty much saying, "Oh, no. You can't vote. You guys are two of the biggest swing votes. You guys got to vote later on in the primary. That way, you guys could help choose the actual winner, not when there's like 6 people running. No. You got to be one of the last ones. Even though it's always been the state parties that decide." Yes, I'm so pissed off about that because, come on, they took our right away. They punished us, and they used that word, punish. The only person who didn't do it was Clinton, and they didn't give her, everyone who voted for her, they didn't give her our votes. They're like, "Oh, well, she went against the party, so we'll give them to Obama, who didn't even run." I'm not voting for the abusive boyfriend to become my abusive stepfather. Simple as that. Anyone who would support taking away our votes should not be the American president. Frankly, I don't think he should be on the ballot in Michigan and Florida, because he didn't want to be on our primary. Why should it be on the general elections? That makes sense to me. McCain, seems like a warmonger. I'm not even want to deal with it. I'm gonna go third party. It's better than not voting at all. If you're not voting at all, you ain't doing shit. I mean, your views aren't being seen. Shut up. You have the right not to vote. Absolutely. Don't want to vote? Don't vote. But at least, but then you can't say anything. You have the right to vote. You have the right not to vote. But if you're not going to vote, you can't say anything. That's like in the rules. Okay? But you know what? I have a party to attend to in a couple days. You know why? Because someone's going to jail for 120 days. Hip hop mayors, skip me hop to jail. Do 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 do. Toodles. Do 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 do.